what an outstanding matchup to start off with. These two guys could be the main event in any major arena anywhere in the entire wrestling world, and here they are right here on TBS. Thornton now throws the Wrestling 2 in. Nice shoulder block as Thornton goes down. Didn't expect that. Side Merritt takes him over very nicely. Professional wrestling, a hold that affords you a lot of time to do a lot of things. Wear down your opponent, gives you a chance to think a little bit, and also takes a toll on your opponent. Nice maneuver, but not a pinning combination. Some 25 years involved in professional wrestling, yet to see someone get a 3 count on that particular maneuver, but everything and anything is possible. What a fantastic 2 hours we have coming up. My God, as we mentioned earlier, Craig the Hammer Valentine, Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. Ricky Steamboat, what a sensational young individual. He'll be coming up later on. Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik in tag team competition. Jimmy.
Gorilla
welcome.
Monsoon, baby,
Jimmy
the
Hart.
voice of New York. Welcome, baby. Welcome to the South. This is Jimmy Hart, baby, the mouth of the South. Can you believe it? The WWF Georgia Championship Wrestling. Can you believe this?
Unbelievable, Jimmy.
History in the making. I am so excited, baby. This is probably the greatest day of my life. You know, I'm bringing in the best professional wrestlers in the world in Jimmy Hart's first family of professional wrestling. I've already signed Jim the Anvil Neidhart and the one and only, my Valentine, Greg the Hammer.
Well, you know, of late, Jimmy, the nice maneuver there by Mr. Wrestling 2 as he still hangs on to that hammerlock, but you know, Craig the Hammer Valentine, in my book, is one super wrestler. Not a closet champion, hasn't dodged anybody, takes on all comers, and still carrying the gold.
You better believe it. You know, in professional wrestling, you have a lot of stars. But, baby, there's very few superstars. And I'll promise you this, Greg the Hammer Valentine is a superstar, baby.
Well, there's no question about that, Jimmy. Mr. Wrestling 2, still in control, Les Thornton from Manchester, England. Spent some 7-8 years in professional wrestling in England before coming to the United States. Been very, very successful, held numerous titles since he's been here. And Jimmy, this is a match that would be main event anywhere.
Main event all over the world. Look at the people. The people are excited. I'm excited. You're excited. You know, I feel like an elephant sitting on my tongue. I'm so excited out here, baby.
Well,
That's good move.
It's just unreal how the excitement and electricity can develop here, and you can feel it, and you can reach out and touch it.
It's great, baby. Look, Mr. Wrestling, a man of 1,000 moves. He's like Lon Chaney, huh?
Yes, he is. Unbelievable. He's still holding on to that hammerlock, trying to get it to use to his advantage for an advantageous position here, and going to go to work on it. And it's a wise choice, in my opinion. Try to slow this Thornton down because he's a fireball.
Well, both of them are stars. Look at them. Both of them have held belts from one time to another. And like I said before, look, I can't hardly talk. I'm so excited. Like I said before, it's a main event anywhere in the world.
Well, Mr. Wrestling 2, everyone knows his background. In excess of 15 years as a professional wrestler, and who Lord knows how many. Nice way to get out there by Les Thornton. Head scissors, gets him out, trying to kick out Wrestling 2, but he didn't make it. Split second. Too late in timing there. He would have been out with that kick out, but Thornton now trying to get the blood circulating back in that left arm as Wrestling 2 just trying to kick out of that head scissors. And Les Thornton holding out for dear life. He needs this breather, Jimmy.
You better believe it. Look, like I said, both these guys are well conditioned. You can look at them right now. They're pacing themselves right now as we watch this match.
I'm sure you're going to be watching very closely later on, Jimmy, when Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo come out in this 2-hour extravaganza. They are the current World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. And sooner or later, it wouldn't surprise me if they sort of split up the combo a little bit and went after your man's title.
Well, like I said before, Greg the Hammer Valentine is the greatest professional athlete in the world today, and we've got an open contract for anybody, any place, anywhere. And I want you to know that. This is
Well, that's common knowledge. I mean, in the wrestling world, that's common knowledge. As we stated earlier, that Greg the Hammer is definitely not a closet champion by a long shot. Right now, Wrestling 2 still in dire strife here as he's trying to kick out of this head scissors unsuccessfully. But he's flailing away. He's just about out now. You can see him just... Now he's turned in. There's a number of ways to come out of here. He's going to try to kick out from the... Look at how nicely blocked the leg there.
super move. Super move. I have to give the guy credit for it. Super move.
Well, when you've been around as long as he has, you know them all. Oh, went for a shoulder block in the corner. Nobody home as side mirror takes him over once more. Beautiful. He got caught again.
Beautiful.
Caught again right back in that head scissors. Last thing he wanted to do. Fans excited. Everyone excited. It's just 2 hours of mayhem and unbelievable stars. Referee, Atlanta's own Charlie Smith.
You know, it seems like Mr. Wrestling may have a little edge with the fans. What do you think, Gorilla?
Oh, there's no question, because he no longer wants to be announced from parts unknown. He wants to be announced as now residing here in Atlanta. Well, if you're going to make a home for yourself, I couldn't pick a better place.
No, Atlanta, Georgia's a great place, baby. Let me tell you this. You know, like I said before, I'm so excited. Can you believe it? Georgia Championship Wrestling, sanctioned by the WWF. It's history in the making. History in the making, baby.
We are making history right here and now. Unfortunately, Wrestling 2 still caught in that head scissors. But he's in a position now where he's going to come out of this once more. We'll see whether he goes back to that headlock once more or tries to get that left arm hook once again. Just about out now. Down on his shoulders is Thornton. Whether you realize it or not, those shoulders are down.
Good move. Good move.
Boy, these guys can do it. Look at that, how he uniquely rolled in underneath and came right back up again with that hammerlock. Smart thinking. Of course, these pros are, you got to think all the time 3 or 4 moves ahead, as I'm sure you're well aware.
You better believe it. You better believe it. You know, I've learned so much by being around Greg the Hammer Valentine, but he's got 1,000 moves. You know, like I said, whether it's Mr. Wrestling, I don't care. You bring them all on. Greg the Hammer Valentine, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Jimmy Hart, we're all going to be ready for anyone.
Well, I noticed of late, since Greg the Hammer came within your stable, under your jurisdiction, his attitude has changed somewhat and comes across a whole lot nicer to me now than he did in the past. Now, I don't know whether that's your doing or whether that's his doing, but I think it's a plus on his side.
Well, let me just say this. We're the real rock and roll connection. You know, Captain Lou Albano at one time had managed Greg the Hammer Valentine. But you know, it was hard. You know,
Understand he mismanaged some of his money as well.
Well, hey, I don't know. Let me just say this. I don't want to spread a lot of rumors right now, but it was hard for Greg to go to the ring and have to carry that 450-pound Lou Albano on his back every night, too. But like I said, this is a new era of professional wrestling, baby. This is 1985, 1955, pal.
There he is now. He's got that half Nelson sunk with that arm. This is a pinning combination. Right down there. He's got the good leverage. Got a 1 count. Obviously, that right shoulder, left shoulder is up. Right shoulder down, but pressure, he's applying the pressure there. Well, he turned loose to the half Nelson now, trying to get a little more leverage on that arm.
Let me ask you something, Gorilla. You know, has Mr. Wrestling got a hold of his tights under there?
None whatsoever. He's holding on to that hammerlock.
Oh, okay. Maybe your angle's better than mine over here, but I just...
well, from my vantage point, it doesn't. There's a clean shot of it right there. No way he's into his tights whatsoever. Came off and look at that nice sit out and go behind. Duck under, right back with that arm again. He's got Thornton in trouble.
Wait a minute. I don't know if he's in trouble or not. Now, come on. See, once again, you know, that's why you wear glasses, evidently, because you see things your own way. You see this? Look.
Well, the pictures don't lie. The pictures tell the truth, and Les Thornton's left arm has got to be hurting for circulation right at this point in time.
Well, there's no doubt. He's got a lot of pressure on the arm. There's no doubt about that.
2 outstanding individuals. Nice counter.
Good move.
It takes one, but notice how Wrestling 2 held right on. Took him right over once more.
Man, these guys are well conditioned. Can you believe this? They're fantastic.
Well, this is our opening matchup, and this bout called for a 1-fall, 15-minute time limit. An hour time limit might not be long enough for these two.
Like I said before, baby, this is main event anywhere in the country.
Absolutely. Playboy Buddy Rose is going to join us this week.
That's another star, baby. Playboy Buddy Rose. I mean, you name it, they're all in the WWF. Baby.
I thought at one point in time that you might have tried to get him within your stable.
Well, slowly.
Are you negotiating?
Surely. Well, let me just say this. Slowly but surely. Let me just say, right now, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, former professional football player,
Nose
superstar.
guy.
That's right, superstar in professional wrestling, and Greg the Hammer Valentine, and you know, we're weeding him out very, very slowly.
Mr. Wrestling 2 still in control. Really going to work now on that left arm and shoulder. Might be looking for a submission here, but I'm sure we're a long way from that because it's a gutsy guy, Les Thornton. Man steps in the ring with his credentials. can't say you're going to have a day off.
You better believe it. You better believe it. Like I said before, man, Mr. Wrestling, a guy with 1,000 moves, baby.
Both men in a standing position now. Thornton trying to get out, used a couple of serious blows. Still unable to break that left arm lock. Takes him over once more, but Wrestling 2 is still holding on to that arm. He's not out of this yet. Thornton appears to be in control. Now he's out. Look at this beautiful double arm trap. Down for the count. This is a pinner. No. Nice maneuver by Thornton.
Count by the referee there. Come on, wait, hold.
Well,
almost
Charlie was right on top of the situation for my money. Wrestling 2 rolled all the way out of it. Comes right up with a side headlock, and I'm sure there's that head scissors once more. Well done.
Good move, baby.
Plenty of action on Georgia Championship Wrestling. And all of it being sanctioned by the World Wrestling Federation. A milestone in professional wrestling, and all this action coming your way on TBS. Still caught in that head scissors. Well, he's gotten out of this a number of times. He's going to come out a different way this time, Jimmy.
I think he's got him right where he wants him right now, baby. That's his plan. He's got him. He's going to wear him down right now. You watch it.
Well, you know, in the years that I spent in the ring, this hold was most effective for someone who did not wear some kind of protective headgear or a mask. In this case, Wrestling 2 wearing that mask. Nice snapmare by Thornton.
Beautiful.
Oh, drove that knee right down into the chin area. But it's a little bit easier on your ears when you've got a mask on or some kind of protective headgear. So I don't think that head scissors was taking that much of a toll.
Look at the referee right now. The referee's asking Mr. Wrestling if he wants to give it up.
Still in control with that reverse chin lock. Reverse chin lock. Once again, a beautiful knee right into that chest and maybe esophagus area. 2 count. Just kicking out.
It's a little slow count to me on the referee, man.
Well, the count is consistent. That's what counts. Whether it's slow, whether it's quick, as long as it's consistent. I don't have any problem with that. Suplex coming up. No, it blocked it nicely. Both men going for that gut wrench. Wrestling 2 got it. Down for the cover. 2 count. Oh, 2 3/4. Was that close? Front face lock now.
I think the referee counted a little too quick on it. Count just in, Gorilla.
Well, I don't see it that way. I think the referee's doing a heck of a job.
See, that's why you wear glasses and I don't. I'm telling you, you're seeing things the way you want to see them.
Well, maybe if you wore some glasses, you would get a better perspective of what's going on.
Hey, I have 20/20 vision. I want you to know that, Gorilla.
Well, hindsight is always 20/20.
Real cute. 10,000 comedians out of work and you're trying to be one. That's really great.
In the corner now, Mr. Wrestling 2 in trouble as Les Thornton is taking control of this match. Nice forearm, sends him down.
But it was legal. That was legal.
Runs him in. Thornton thrown off for the ride. Nice shoulder block, and down he goes too, as both men are hurting at this point in time.
Baby, this separates the men from the boys right now. Come on up, baby.
It's the time when you got to reach down for something inside and get that little bit of extra adrenaline flowing. Both men on their feet. Whoa, what a knee lift. Sends him right out over the top rope to the hard concrete arena floor. Referee Charlie Smith tells us a perfectly legal knee lift there.
What's the count? I think he's speeding up the count on him, man.
Well, you said he was slow counting before. Now you say he's speeding it up.
Well, look at this. He's speeding it up on Thornton. He's slow counting on Mr. Wrestling. I'm so excited I can't even talk here. Look at this, man.
Trying to bring him in from the outside with a suplex. Down he goes. Fantastic move by Wrestling 2. Well, whatever it takes. The man was outside the ring, down for the cover. No, he won't get him. 2.5 as he comes right up.
Another fast count.
Oh, nice forearm by Les Thornton. And another. Got Mr. Wrestling 2 reeling.
He's got him now, baby. He's got him right where he wants him, baby. This is it.
Oh, hook him over with a hook. He's got him hooked. Could be 3 here.
Come on, he had him, baby. He had him.
Shoulders are down. Well, one of them is not all the way down. Referee's right under there checking. He's got a 2 count. Still holding on to it. What a bridge by Wrestling 2. Look at this. Bell is sounded. Obviously, we've gone by the 15-minute time limit for this match.
Already?
Unbelievable. Did you see the bridge? How can you not credit a man for the strength and ability to do that particular maneuver, Jimmy?
Okay, I'll give you credit